I've got to say, this might be my favorite theme deck I played.
It's insane, right?
So
It's
fun.
so cool, this synergy. I was telling Charlie, this is so strong. Classic last words, but I don't think I can come back from this. Never did that before. I'm so excited.
Oh, you know what you're doing.
No. But still, I don't want to waste any time.
What's up, Illuminators? It's Charlie and Matthias back with another gameplay video, another themed gameplay video, and this time it's one that I've been wanting to do ever since I found out about Disney Lorcana. It's time, finally. Basil, the Great Mouse Detective, against
The Sword in the Stone.
So these are two of my personal favorite films growing up as a kid. Basil, the Mouse Detective. I had it on VHS for those old enough to remember VHS, and I watched the heck out of it. One of my favorite films ever, and we finally have enough cards to make a full Basil, the Great Mouse Detective themed deck. And same with Sword in the Stone, right?
Yeah, so we're going back in time, just playing those two classics. But very excited, nonetheless. Yeah. Do you want to talk about your deck?
Absolutely. So today, Basil is going to be teaming up with his arch nemesis Ratigan, and they are going to hopefully form quite the formidable team. So what do we have in here? We, of course, have many Basils. A lot more Basils thanks to the latest set, Shimmering Skies. But what I'm really hoping to get to is Basil, Great Mouse Detective. He is a Floodborn despite his name, and he is a character that I've wanted to play for a long time. So we've got that. Of course, we couldn't have a Basil deck without Hiram Flavisham. He is one of the best cards ever in Lorcana, and he is going to be in this deck. And then on Ratigan's side of things, we have a lot of really cool removal. We have the most diabolical scheme. We have Dinner Bell, which is going to help me with card draw. We have Ratigan's Party, a new location this set, which is going to give me 2 law if I've got a damaged character there. And of course, we have the man himself, the mouse himself, the very big mouse, Ratigan Party Crasher. Evasive and damaged characters getting +2 strength. I think this is going to be a really fun deck to play, and I can't wait.
So for me, as I said, is the Sword in the Stone. This is, as you would expect, an Amethyst deck with Sapphire. And honestly, a lot of the things that you're seeing here is what you would expect again and again and again, with a strong Baus strategy, playing with Madame Mim and Merlins all together. So expect that. We have more presence for Archimedes, which is super, super cool with the new Archimedes and the evasive cards as well. And on the Sapphire side, what I'm very excited to try for the first time, just for the gimmick, is Merlin's Cottage, the location. So when I play this, we will be playing the game with the cards being facing and revealed on the top. So hopefully I can get that right from the beginning. And obviously, we will also try Merlin Intellectual Visionary. That's the new legendary card from Shimmering Skies. There isn't much actually to look for into the deck, but hopefully I can bring some goats back in. And Arthur Wizard's Apprentice is a very strong card since the beginning, so we're gonna be seeing a lot of that here as well. Just excited to try this all together in the same theme deck. So come with us.
Should we get started?
Let's get started. On a roll to see who gets started?
Go for it.
Low or high?
Let's do low roll. I always roll lower than
I bet I'm gonna go high now.
Yeah.
Come on! Oh yes! I start.
The first time we do a low roll, and of course I roll a 20. So you're starting game 1. I'm so excited we get to do this one.
Me too.
And actually, looking at the decks, that I think they have the potential to actually be quite fun to play.
Oh god.
You're starting, right? So I'm gonna get some ink at least.
Okay.
I'm just going to alter 1. Oh, it's so cool seeing the characters.
I know there's so many cards that I want to keep in my hand.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I'm going to, I think, alter just 2.
Okay, nice.
And really hope that I can get an Inkable. Well, you saw the ratio. What I'm looking, you saw the ratio for the deck of Inkables for Uninkables.
I think it was quite aggressive, right? I think it was a bit
we'll
high
see.
on the Inkables.
We'll see what happens now.
I know mine was definitely high on Inkables, but we'll do what we can.
Okay, not too bad. Still don't know which one I want to ink right now, but I just feel like I want to, out of respect, I want to try the different...
You don't want to play with the classic?
Yeah, I want to use the
Meta
Shimmering
cards,
Skies, but which also means that then I have to sacrifice some of the bouncing elements. Oh god, I doubt anyone will ever do this, but I am getting started. Are you ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, so I'm going to ink Madame Min Snake. I'm going to get my token. And then for 1, I am going to play... That's the question everyone is asking.
I know I'm asking it. What are you going to play?
I'm going to play Archimedes.
Archimedes. Oh, from set 1 all the way
Set
back.
1, highly educated. Out to 2, quest for 1, vanilla character, and that's
So I'm getting too excited. I'm drawing for 10. Okay. That is a little bit complicated then. I don't know what to ink.
I was in the same situation.
I do not know what to ink. I think I'm going to ink Basil, the Great Mouse Detective. I said I wanted to play him, but I have some other options I want to get out. And it's my beautiful World's Greatest Criminal Mind playmat, my original playmat. I'm going to use one, and I'm going to play Felicia, my darling, my baby. She's a 1-cost, 3/1 Reckless. So if Mateus turns his character sideways, Felicia's going to have
to
go
take
away
it.
with him. And that will be my turn.
That makes me question some of my pre-lines that were coming next. Oh, I draw 2 cards. Let me
Oh,
do this
Judge.
again. I'll draw just 1 this time. Oh my god. So I actually wanted to really try this card because I never did, but I just realized that it puts a lot of the cards on the bottom. I don't want to risk it. So I'm going to ink the Vision of the Future.
Maybe later in the game when you're really looking for that goal.
Exactly. Right now, I don't want to play around the risk. I'm going to use 1 to play Merlin's Cottage. So that's the location I mentioned earlier, so I did get it. So that's the Wizard's Home. Moving cost of 1, willpower 7, and with the ability Knowledge is power, means that each player plays with the top card of their deck.
So we're going to look at the camera here
Face,
because
yeah.
we're going to have to move our decks down just a little bit so you can see what we have. And okay, so oh my goodness,
Look at that. We never did that before. I'm so excited.
Oh, I'm so scared about that Archimedes.
So for as long as the location is in place, obviously Felicia's going to have to attack, but for as long as it is in place, we see what is coming next.
She can.
I actually can't. I don't want her to go to my Archimedes, and that is turn.
So I'm gonna draw a Ratigan, and then I'm gonna reveal this. Okay, that's good. So now I know I'm getting an inkable on my next.
That is true. At least you know
It's a 6-cost inkable. Oh my goodness. Oh no. I'm gonna have to do it. I really did not want to do it, but I'm gonna have to ink Flavisham to go up to 2 ink. I'm gonna play 2 to play Basil. I know he can shift. He's Basil of Baker Street, a 2/2 questing for 1 with support. And Felicia has Reckless, so for those of you who don't know, Reckless characters must challenge if able, and she's able to challenge the location, so as fun as it is to see what's on the top of
Okay, she's still alive for a few turns, so that's okay.
Felicia has to do that, and then I will pass my turn over.
Cool.
This is fun.
So ready, set, draw. We know what I'm drawing, so Archimedes, exasperated all, and what am I drawing next? It's a goat. Okay. I don't know how to deal with those dynamics. Okay.
You're shifting at 5. That's such nonsense.
It is crazy, right? Okay.
I'm just realizing because for people who can see, my hand is full of inkables, and I'm like, okay, maybe I'll shift my Basil, but I'm gonna need to ink it. I'm gonna need to ink it.
I'm going to ink Madam Mim again. I know.
It's fine. It's nice to see some new.
I know.
New mims. There are a lot of mims in the deck, right?
Yes, there are. Yeah. But actually, I'm not doing what you think I'm doing. For 3,
You're gonna shift Archimedes.
I'm going to shift Archimedes to the new Archimedes Elify Owl, which is the beautiful enchanted card. Not this one, obviously. And that's a 1/4 questing for 2. He has evasive and he has challenger +3. So now I get +3 strength on my turn while challenging. So I am a 4/4 in this case.
Nice.
I could go for Felicia. Charlie wouldn't be able to take me down because he is evasive. The location could survive for longer, but then there's also the question, why would? Why does it matter? I think we saw everything we wanted to see out of this location. I'm going to quest for 2.
Okay.
Bringing me to 2, and that will be turn.
Well, as Mateus can see, I don't have anything to deal with evasive. Right now. Oh, chosen damage card. Okay, sorry.
I like how we're explaining a card before, just because we see so many things at the same time.
Don't look at that. I am going to unfortunately have to ink my Basil because otherwise I wouldn't have anything else to play this turn. But I'm going to play 3 to play my first Ratigan of the game. Okay. This is Ratigan Raging Rat. 1/5 questing for 1 with the ability Nothing Can Stand in My Way. Nothing can stand in my way. While this character has damage, he gets +2 strength.
So right now he doesn't have any damage.
Right now he doesn't have any damage.
He cannot damage my Archimedes.
Felicia can't challenge Archimedes, so she's going to have to hit the location for 3.
Okay, so another 3.
Yeah. And
are you finishing with Basil?
Well, if I was finishing with Basil, I should have quested and used the support.
That is true.
But I think I'm just going to hold tight for now.
Okay, interesting.
I want to see what your next card is.
Third?
After your good, that's my turn, yeah.
Okay, I gotta go.
At least I know I'm getting an inkable.
Can I choose the card since I see you? Another Archimedes, and this is ink, right?
It's the most you can hope for.
I know. Oh, I'm so conflicted now. I'm actually properly conflicted. I'm going to ink Archimedes. Yes.
Archimedes, okay.
So let's get a token for this. Then this is where my doubt is for everyone that can see. I kind of play in a different order. So I'm going to use 3 to play Arthur, the Wizard's Apprentice. He's a 1/3 questing for 1. He's a student, so with his ability student, whenever this character quests, you may return another chosen character of yours to your hand to gain 2 lore. Charlie can't do anything against my Archimedes, so I might as well quest for another 2 points of lore, bringing me to 4, and that will be turn.
Okay.
Can you please take this location down? I'm tired of seeing the cards.
I'm gonna draw this. Well, Felicia does,
Take the obligation.
Doesn't
Oh,
take
look
the
at what is coming
obligation.
next. He shoots for 4.
and he's evasive. Isn't that funny?
Oh no!
I'm gonna ink What Did You Call Me? Because it's my only inkable card in my hand right now. And I know I'm not getting an inkable card my next turn either. Oh my gosh. The inkables. But I'm going to use all 4. He's a shift 4, right?
Yes.
I'm going to use all 4 to shift.
Oh, you have him as well?
I have 2
Oh my
party
God.
crashes. And I mean, I can't have that Archimedes continually doing bad stuff. So I'm going to take out Archimedes because he's evasive.
Ah, okay, you're going this
I'm
way.
going to take
Okay.
1.
And all 2 characters go.
Both of them are gone.
If you see a shift video, you understand.
And
She has to go
and
for
then
this.
she has to go for the location. So I guess now these go back.
Goodbye.
Face down,
I
so-
wonder what is my next card.
I wish my next card was different. And then I'll quest with Basil for 1, and that will be my turn.
I'm gonna say this actually is really fun.
I love that.
Because
I almost wish I didn't have to take it
I
out.
know, it's so interesting.
It's so annoying that I know. Well, we can push these back. We can make some
Yeah,
more
it
space.
might come back later.
Yeah.
If I have I think I have 2 locations in this deck. Okay, so oh God, I got beaten by so many mosquitoes right now. I'm literally
I
scratching
can
my
see
whole
your
body.
arms.
Look at this,
Yeah,
it's
that's-
insane. My face. It's like back in Brazil. I'm going to use 4 to play Merlin the Goat. So that's 4/3 questing for 1. Here I come.
I don't like
When you
this.
play this character, or when he leaves play, I gain 1 lore, so I gain 5.
I do not like this at all.
Then obviously, I mean, it's a shame that I cannot bring Arthur. Do I do this now or later? I don't think I'm gonna quest because he's gonna go for me. And there's no other ways for you to remove.
Not right now, yeah.
I'm going
You
to...
know what my next card is. You know I can't remove it with my next card.
Exactly. I'm thinking that I'm going to ink Archimedes. I'll ink Archimedes.
Yeah.
But I didn't ink in this turn, I think. And that'll be turn.
If I could draw an inkable, you can see this. I could actually do something about that board, but
No, he can't.
unfortunately,
Yeah.
no inkable is on the horizon for me. Unfortunately, but that's fine. It means I could think
This
of
is evasive.
his of this.
And quest
So
for 3.
I think when I played him, I forgot to say what he did. Sorry, so I will do it. I was too excited. So this is Ratigan Party Crusher 5/5 quest for 3, evasive, and your damage characters get +2 strength. So I have
So he has 7. Is he all characters including himself?
damage characters get +2 strength. Yes, he's
So he's a
7.
7/5,
Yeah.
questing for 3, evasive.
So I'm going to use all 4. I'm going to play Mrs. Judson. We're getting the whole gang out. She's Mrs. Judson, housekeeper, 1/5, questing for 2. And whenever you play a Floodborn character, you may put the top card of your deck into your inkwell, face down and exerted. Which would be really nice if I had the location here right now. Ratigan is evasive. I don't think Matthias has anything that can rush with evasive right now. And I think I'm going to keep Basil where he is. So I'm just going to go questing for 3 to put me on 4. And that will be the end of my
I think
turn.
you might turn this game around with that guy alone. It's crazy, right?
He's going to be questing aggressively,
Yeah.
it's true.
Okay, so that's the question now. Do I see the vision of my future or not?
Card draw is always nice.
It is, right? Okay, I'm going to quest for 2, bringing me to 7. He allows me with his ability to bounce. So the gold goes to my hand. I gain 1 from the gold and 2 from his ability.
Wow.
I go to 10.
If you
right?
played a fox right now, it'd be devastating.
Yeah. Then I'll play a fox.
Oh,
So he comes back to my hand for 3. So Madame in Fox is a 4/3 quested for 1. She's all the bounciness and madness here. Chasing the rabbit, when you play this character, I may banish her, or I can return a chosen character to my hand. She's also rushed, so I could attack. I'm not gonna go for Charlie because
because you can't.
because I can't. No, yeah, I thought I wouldn't finish you or
Yeah.
banish you, but I could banish. But obviously, I cannot do anything.
I'm glad I didn't
Yeah.
quest with my Arthur now. With my Basil.
So I'm going to ink him.
Yeah.
Let's trade this, and I'll bring back Arthur, Wizard Apprentice. to try keeping my shenanigans.
And you've got a goat in hand.
I have a goat in hand. I cannot do anything with Madam Mim, so that will be turn.
My goodness, I really need...
But you have loads of lore.
I do. I need an Inkborn off the top, and I got it. So, okay. Okay, so I am going to quest here for 5, which is going to put me up on to 9.
Oh, no. Stop it.
And then I'm going to ink. What did you call me? Because I need ink. And then for 5, I'm going to play Ratigan, very large mouse. He's a 3/3 questing for 2, but he has this fun ability. This is my kingdom. When you play this character, exert chosen opposing character with 3 strength or less. So I think we're going to exert Arthur. And then I can choose one of my characters and ready them, and they can't quest for the rest of the turn. So Ratigan is safe. I'd like to keep Mrs. Judson around, so I'm going to ready Mrs. Judson. And now, unfortunately, Felicia has to take out Arthur, so we're going to be trading over here.
Are you sure you read the instructions correctly?
And then you're on 10 law, so you're going to go up to 11 with the
goat.
The goat. I'm going to quest with my basil.
So you're 10, so we're 10.
Yep, and that will be the end of my turn.
Okay.
That came right at the right time for
me.
I
know. I had such a good hand.
Couldn't let you keep bouncing that goat. It would have been, another 5 law in the next turn.
I'm gonna have to play the goat. Oh, wait. Yeah, I'll play the goat. Mm-hmm. So I earn 1 lore, bringing me to 11. He's just a supporter, right? I feel like she's more important to stay there than take you down. Because I could take... No, I wouldn't even be able to take down or banish that other one there. Well, but at least I'll force her hand to... Yeah, okay. Yeah. So I'm going to go for Basil. Okay. I will banish Basil. You do... How much? What? 2? 2 to me. Yeah. And I'll be there.
Okay.
Classic last words, but I don't think I can come back from this. Is that big Ratigan? He's such a punk.
Okay. I'm going to ink Ratigan's party. It would be a fun card to play, but I have other ideas. And then I'm going to use 4, and I'm going to play the item Dinner Bell. You know what happens. I can exert, pay 2, and I can draw cards equal to the damage on chosen character of mine, and then banish them. So what I'm going to do is have Mrs. Judson take out your fox. So she's going to take 4 damage.
She'll banish the Madam.
And then I'm going to exert Dinner Bell.
Pay 2.
Pay 2. Thank you, Matters. Thank you for keeping me honest. And I'm going to banish Mrs. Judson. I would have liked to use her ability, but I'm going to draw 1, 2,
Oh
3.
my, that is insane. I don't even think you planned this. It's just crazy.
And then, because I have some cards now, I'm going to ink a Basil. Let's get an ink token. And then I think I just quest for 5.
You have to banish your item, right?
No, it's just exert and pay 2. Okay. Yeah, and now I'm gonna quest for 5. Put me on to 15.
I'm done.
And then
I don't think I can do anything about it. That is turn, right?
Yeah, that's turn. It's just Ratigan with all of his tricks. He's too sneaky.
I didn't realize it was such a strong deck.
I know.
Because I thought mine would be.
I thought the bounce package was going to crush here, but.
Can I draw 1 more card? Come on! That's upsetting. I was so close. Okay, I'll use 5 to play Madam Mim. She is the rival of Merlin. 2/5 questing for 2. She could have been shift. Gruesome and Green. I can exert her. Play a character with cost 4 or less for free. They can rush, and at the end of the turn, we get them banished.
It's not bad. Yeah.
I'm going to take Ratigan. We'll trade, actually. Yeah. And the process, at least I get 1 lore. So I'll bring to 12.
It keeps you in it for at least one more turn.
One more turn, and that'll be turn.
Okay, so I'm going to ready my stuff. I'm going to draw for turn. And because I think the Dinner Bell has served its purpose, drawing 4 cards is pretty bonkers. I'm going to pay 4 to play Hiram Flavisham, Toymaker, 1/6, questing for 1 with the ability Artificer. When you play this character and whenever you quest, you may banish one of your items to draw 2 cards. So I'll banish the Dinner Bell, and he is foil. I'll draw 2 cards. And then let's see about this. I'm going to ink a fidget, get rid of that. And then for 4, we'll play Basil, Perceptive Investigator, 3/4 questing for 2. And of course, we just quest with Ratigan for 3, put me on 18. And I will pass it over to Matthias.
So ready is.
You know what you need right now?
Draw. What?
Be prepared.
Be prepared. It is a shame. I mean, I wouldn't be able to do
Could you have done it if you'd been able to bounce the goat back?
No, I don't think I will get enough. But it's just that I got a card when I need a chewing play. And guess what? It is evasive. And quest for 4.
It is quest for a lot.
I can't do anything. So I'll quest for 2.
Yeah.
bringing me to 14. Yeah, I'll play 3. I'll play Merlin, and that is turn.
Okay, so, well, I mean, all I've got to do is quest with the big boy, and they'll put me on 20, and that's
Good
game. Good
Should we
game.
do the next one?
Let's do game 2. So I'm
we do it?
starting this one.
You are, unfortunately.
2, 3, 4.
3, 4, 5.
See what we got.
7.
I'm gonna alter 2.
I'm gonna keep those 3 and not even 4, and hope for the best.
Okay, so I'm starting. So I'm going to start by inking a basil, and then I will pay 1 to play a basil. Basil, practice detective, 2/1, questing for 1 with support, and that will be my turn.
So draw for turn. I'll wink this card that I bloody love it. Back from Bermuda Merlin.
Okay, revealed by
Okay,
our
okay.
friend at Lorcana Tactics, I believe.
Yeah,
and this is beat.
This is beat, yeah. That's
Check them out, especially if you're German speaking, because their content's in German.
I can't understand anything, but they are very cool people. I will use 1 to play Archimedes highly educated out to question for 1, exactly as I did last turn.
Okay, so
Or last game.
Ready, set, draw. Oh dear, I did not want to see that card. Oh dear, oh dear. Well, I'm going to ink a fidget, Ratigan's henchman, and I'm just gonna pass.
Really?
Unfortunately,
Okay.
I'm just going to pass.
To be fair, I don't have a turn 2 card, so unless I draw.
Yeah, I
now.
did.
Okay, I drew something, but not turn 2. But I
Okay.
did something. That's a shame, isn't it? Okay, I will ink the other Archimedes. I know, he's evasive.
Like
Maybe I
that,
should keep
yeah.
all my evasives in hand. Then for 1, I'm going to play another Archimedes. And that will be turn. I don't want to do anything
so
at the
I'm
moment.
gonna draw for 10. Oh no. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Well, I'm gonna have to do it. I'm never gonna get to play this Basil. I'm gonna ink him. It's just
No one does that though.
It's a shift 5.
I
Like, how am I
know.
ever gonna get to 5? And I'll do 3. Maybe Mattis will regret not playing his. He'll regret inking his evasive, because I'm playing Fidget Ratigan's henchman 3/2, questing for 1 evasive. But I think you might have the big Archimedes. You don't look scared,
I'm never scared.
and that's.
Okay, it's already set. Draw.
I can actually quest with this
Okay.
Basil now that I can't shift it anymore.
Do you want to do it?
No, it's
Okay. So I'm going to ink Vision of the
just being
Future.
salty.
For 3, I am shifting, as Charlie said. So 1/4 questing for 2, evasive, and challenger. So Charlie could do 3 to me. I wouldn't actually finish, which is interesting, banishing, because I'm a challenger. But he also wouldn't get anything by doing that to me.
Other than taking down something that quests for 2.
Yeah, but you wouldn't take me down. Ah, no, you could get the support from the other character. I'm sitting back. That's turn. I forgot about that.
Oh dear.
How dare.
Oh dear. I'm gonna ink a basil. Another basil in the ink, unfortunately. I'm gonna do 4. I'm gonna play the dinner bell. We saw it in the last game.
Oh no.
I can exert, pay 2, draw cards equal to the damage on chosen character of yours, and I'm gonna just sit tight.
Yeah, I mean, you're not damaged at the moment, so I need to be very careful. I need to make sure that I never leave him damaged.
Yeah.
Because you can banish a character. No, you just draw the cards, right?
I banished the character and
Your
I draw,
character and draw, but not my character.
No, your character.
So draw for turn. Oh my god, look at that. It's so complicated, the decisions in my hand. It's actually very complicated.
It's all the bounce shenanigans,
It's
right?
like, come on.
This game's going a lot slower than the last game.
I'm going to ink. These are Archimedes. It's just so scary because they're good cards. And then for 3, look at that. I'm going to
Oh,
shift.
come on.
So I have
makes my
enough
life-
evasives now.
That makes my life way
I
harder.
have loads of evasives. He will have his own evasive in due course.
In due course, yes.
I will pass. I don't want to deal with this. I'll pass. I don't want it to get damaged. I don't want it to draw cards.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to quest with Basil for 1.
Basil.
And then I'm going to give support to Fidget. And you might ask why I'm doing that. Well, I'm going to ink Ratigan. And then for 5, I'm going to play the Ratigan we saw in the previous game. This is Ratigan, very large mouse. So when I play him, I can exert chosen character with 3 strength or less. So you can choose one of your Archimedes.
Now he's 4.
And I can ready one of my characters. So we can ready
So
Basil.
you can read him as well.
Just keep him safe.
Are you sure this card does that? 3 or less. Choose one of your cards and ready them. They can't quest for it. When you play this card, exert to choose opposite card with 3 or less. Choose one of the red. Oh my god.
I know this rat. And then now Fidget is a monster, so he's going to slam into
Take this
Archimedes.
You get just 1 damage
I take
because
just
I am
1
a challenger,
damage,
unfortunately.
And, that is turn.
Okay. So ready, set, draw, and I thought I had everything in my hands. What's going on with this card? I'm gonna ink again. Like, how many of these cards can I have?
You already have the answers you need.
Oh my god, I wish I did. Okay, I'm going to use 4 to play Merlin Rabbit. It's a 2/3 questing for 1. Hoopty Hippie ability. When you play this character, when he leaves play, I may draw a card, as you probably know.
Not bad at all.
I don't want it to attack you, but I'm worried that you're gonna keep attacking me back.
You mean attack or challenge?
Challenge. Oh no, but I could finish you. I could banish you.
You could banish him if you challenged him, yes.
And you only do 3 to me.
You only do 3.
And you have nothing else. Oh, what does that do again?
I
have a damage, so I actually don't want you to have damage, so I will do that.
Okay.
I'm gonna banish you. I'm gonna do 3 to me. Is it 3?
Yeah, it's 3, yeah.
And that is turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna ready, set, draw.
Do you get the right answer?
No.
Okay.
Oh, this is very... No, I think... Oh,
What?
I'm gonna do it. So this is my hand, so I have some other options, but I want to play this card, so I'm gonna use 5, and I'm going to shift.
Oh, you're shifting it.
Basil the Great Mouse Detective for the first time ever. I'm getting to play this card. He's a 3/4. He quests for 3, and he has the ability. There's always a chance. If you use shift to play this character, you may draw 2 cards when he enters play.
Oh wow! Look at that.
1, 2. Oh, that feels good. I like that.
At least you use all your ink.
Yeah. I'm going to ink the magnifying glass. Let's get more ink now that I have some inkable cards. I'm going to use
You
one.
have a card that costs 1? Oh, Felicia, my darling.
My darling, my precious. And, so wait, your Archimedes could take him out, but he would be banished in the challenge, but you could fox me. I'm always worried about being foxed.
Foxed.
I think I'm just going to sit back.
I'm glad with that. Okay, so
You are?
ready,
Okay.
set, draw for turn. Let's waste no time.
Oh, you know what you're doing.
No. But still, I don't want to waste any time.
I've got to say, this might be my favorite theme deck I played.
It's insane,
It's
right?
so
It's
fun.
so cool, this synergy. I was telling Charlie, this is so strong for a theme deck.
It's so fun.
Okay, so first I'm gonna quest with this rabbit to bring me to 1, so at least I'm not on 0. Then I'm gonna play a new card from this set, which is Madame Mim Elephant.
Ooh.
She's 3/7 questing for 1. With a little game, she does what all Madame Mim does, so she will have to bounce. Otherwise, I need to banish her, which triggers Merlin, so I can draw a card.
Not bad.
But not only that, at the start of your turn, you may move up to 2 damage counters from this character to chosen opposing character. Obviously, she doesn't have rush. I cannot attack. There's nothing to attack either.
I'll
But
challenge.
it's our challenge. But there is a cool synergy for the future, hopefully. I don't want to ink. I feel like
You've got so many cards, you might as well ink.
I know. I will probably ink this one because I have no idea what I can do with this. I'm going to ink this other Madame Mim, rival of Merlin. Do you have any evasives?
No, none of them are evasive.
But you could quest, you could trigger, you could shift in and have an evasive. But that's okay. I'm gonna take the risk. I'm gonna quest for 2. And that'll be turn.
Okay.
Does the risk pay off?
Does the risk pay off? Let's see. Well, I'll pay 1. I'll put another Felicia
Oh
on
my
there.
god.
Some older
My
Felicias.
darling.
And then I am unfortunately going to use 4.
Oh no!
And can she removes it from one of your characters? Or is it any character you can move
From
down?
herself. So the start of your turn, you may move up to 2 damage counts from this character.
Okay.
Yeah.
From that character. Well, Ratigan's going to have to take out.
Yeah.
Gonna have to take out the owl.
Are you sure?
And I'm gonna quest with Basil.
Again, I'm stuck with no evasives.
Basil going to go up to 4. And of
I
course,
can't believe he's gonna win again, this
he's
beast.
Ratigan.
Oh my god.
And that's the end of my turn.
Okay, so I just said draw for turn.
You've got lots of cards. I have very few cards.
So I could do 3 to you. You do 3 to me. But you're gonna finish me with her and her. Then you're gonna use the bell.
The bell's so threatening.
The bell.
The bell is gonna call over Felicia.
The bells of Notre Dame.
That's the wrong theme. That's the theme I would love to do. Once they release some Hunchback of Notre Dame.
I'm gonna do that, I mean.
3 damage.
Is it silly?
3 damage onto
Is it
Basil.
silly to do that?
Are you planning to bounce her back to your hand?
No.
I mean, it's up to you.
Because at least I'll force you to choose many characters.
Yeah.
Right? And she's quite strong, so she's gonna take some of yours. I will do that.
Okay, 3 damage.
So you do 3 to me.
Yeah.
Then I will think about my life now. I'm gonna use 1 to play Archimedes, highly educated owl.
Okay.
Then I'm going to use 3 to play Arthur. The Wizard's
Ooh.
Apprentice, 1/3, questing for one student. Whenever the character quests, I return a character and gain 2 lore.
I get so scared when I see Arthur.
I know, but you shouldn't. There's nothing here. Don't know what to do. I don't know if I ink or not. I am going to ink this Archimedes Expert Spirit Owl. And that will be... Yeah, I can do anything, right? I just attacked. Yeah, that will be my turn.
Okay. So I will already...
Oh, wait. At the start of your turn. I know, I just...
Yeah, she didn't have any damage on her.
But it is my turn.
So ready, draw. So I think what I'm going to do is start our quest for 3, which will put me onto a 7. And then I'm going to pay 2. I'm going to exert this. I will banish Basil.
Draw 3 cards.
And I'll draw 3 cards for the 3 damage on him. Very nice. Okay, I'm going to ink. What did you call me? I'm never going to use this. And then maybe I should have inked afterwards, but I'll do 4. And I'll play Hiram. I'll banish this.
Okay, at least this item's away.
Yeah, oh my goodness.
This is insane.
Hiram's OP in every form of the game. So now I have a dilemma, because I could crash both of my Felicias into your Madam Mim.
Don't do that.
Or I could do a Ratigan, because how many Archimedes are in your discard? 2, right?
2.
So what? Because I don't really want to waste the Felicias right now. I think the Felicias are too much of a threat.
You could also quest.
Ratigan could quest. But then you'll move the damage, so I need her off the board. So I'm going to challenge with Ratigan, so he'll have 4 damage on him, and we'll get rid of the elephant. And then that's all I can do, so I will pass.
Okay. Ready, set, draw for turn. So I'm going to choose 4 to play Merlin Rabbit. So I draw for turn. Oh my god. And then obviously, because I have Arthur here, I can quest, bounce this card back to my hand.
So you're going to gain 3 lore?
I draw another card. I quested that first, the card. Oh no, I just played that
You
card.
just played that card, yeah. So you gain 1 from him and then 2 from the bounce. So you put you on 6.
I just realized I didn't get that amount last time.
You did?
I didn't get for him. I get for the goat.
I think you got for him.
I did it. I thought it was only 2 lore. Okay, so I would have had 1 more lore last turn. So I drew another card, right? Then, what do I do next? I can't believe I'm doing this, but yeah, I have to do this. Then for 3, I actually have another Archimedes. So 1 for questing for 2 evasive, so I can go for his Ratigan, and he's a challenger, so I have 4 ice trained. We're gonna have to trade. Okay. I'm afraid I didn't want to trade, but I need to take you out from here. You're gonna have to go for my Arthur next with her Felicia.
Yeah.
And that will be turn. I'm just delayed the inevitable here, but we'll see. How much? You have 7?
7.
I have 6.
So ready, set, draw. Well, unfortunately, Felicia does have to take on Arthur. There was no way around it.
At least she goes with him.
Yeah. So if you can see this, I have a handful of uninkables at the moment.
I'm glad.
So I can't quest with her. He doesn't quest at all. I think I have to look for some inkables. So I'm going to pay 4 to play the dinner bell. I'm going to quest with Hiram.
Stop it.
For
at least
I'll manage the dinner bell to draw 2 cards. And then, of course, I draw more inkables. But I did draw a Hiram, so I'll ink him. And then I'm going to use 4 to play Mrs. Judson. We saw her in the first game. 1/5, quest for 2. And when I play a Floodborn character, I can ink from the top of my deck. And that will be my turn.
Okay, so draw for turn. Could be worse. So first, I'm going to ink this Madam Min Rival of Merlin. Okay. Then for 3, I'm going to play another Arthur. And for 5, I'm going to play another Madam Min Rival of Merlin. So she has 2/5 questing for 2. She could shift, but I couldn't do it. With the ability Glisten and Green, when I exert her, I could play a character with cost 4 or less for free. They'll gain rush, but at the end of the turn, they get banished. So it's like literally to attack, because you can't quest. That'll be turn, right?
Okay, so ready, set, and draw. Another uninkable. Okay, well, so I'm going to finally make use of Miss Judson's ability. Christ. And I'm going to play Ratigan, Party Crasher, 5/5, quest for 3, evasive, and damage characters get +2.
I can never go.
And then, because I did that, I get to ink from the top of my deck. So it's going into my Inkwell Fist. I'm exerted, so I have this many ink, a lot of ink. And then I think I just have to quest for 3. Put me on 11, and that's turn, yeah.
So I'll draw for turn. Okay. So I have a really crazy approach. Bear with me, I don't know if I can do this. I don't even know if the rules are like that, but I think it is. So I'm going to use her ability, Madam Mims. I'll exert to play a character who costs 4 or less for free. He gains rush, so it means I can use in the same turn to challenge. But at the end of the process, or at the end of the turn, I banish them. At the end of the turn, that's the important part.
Okay.
So for free, I'm playing Merlin.
Okay.
I gain 1, so I go to 7. I'm going to go for Miss Judson. Oh, it's a shame that I cannot finish or banish her.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do 4 to her.
Yeah.
You do 1 to me.
Just 1, yeah.
But then I'm going to quest with Arthur for 3.
He quests
for
for
1.
Yeah, then you get 2.
So that's 2 from bouncing. I'll bounce the gold.
No, do it in steps.
Okay.
So you quest with him for 1.
So 8.
Yeah. Then you're going to return a character. So you're going to gain 2 when you return the character
Again,
from his
2.
ability.
And then I gain 1 more because
it
of the
was
gold.
the gold, yeah.
So 11.
Okay, wow.
At least I'm growing here. Then I want to protect my Arthur as much as I can. What does it do? What does its ability do?
So he's evasive, but he gives characters with damage characters +2 strength. So I can actually let me add this so you remember. So Judson now is a 3/5.
That changes my strategy a little bit. But I guess I have to do it. Well, I'm gonna use 3. I'm going to get Arthur
Yeah.
back in my hand because I play Madam in Fox, right? So she bounces.
So you're hitting something.
I have to, but I will trade if I go for. I mean, I need to take someone down. I'm gonna have to trade.
Okay.
I think, yeah. The reason I trade is because of his ratigan. Then I have 5 ink left. I'm gonna take the risk. I'm gonna actually play 4 to bring the gold back, bringing me to 12. That will be turn. This is crazy. That'll be turn.
Okay.
At least I am at 12. I'm not very confident with that gigantic ratigan there.
So you've got an Arthur in your hand.
I'm worried that you're gonna just be questing.
Can't forget about the Arthur.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So Felicia has to go for Madam Min.
Well,
right?
let's do
or,
that.
Or let's just sing. You're not singing, are you?
She did no on-cost songs. Okay, so Felicia's finally off the board.
And you do 3 to me?
3 damage, yeah. Well, I think I just have to focus on closing out the game. So I'm going to use 7 to play another Ratigan Party Crasher. So I guess my damage characters then will get +5.
Yeah. +4.
+4, yeah. Sorry, I was thinking about Hiram. I was like, what if I hit your Mim with Hiram? But I think I just quest. I'm so close to the end now. I'm gonna go up to 15.
I can't do anything about this.
And then I can't even play anything. Everything's uninkable, so that's done.
I don't think I can do anything about it, but there's some shenanigans at least to bring me. The problem is
these Ratigans. This Ratigan destroyed me.
ridiculous.
It destroyed me in a seal tournament in Toronto.
Yeah. Okay, I will quest for 3 first. So brings me to 13, 14, 15, right?
So close.
Then I will use 4, 5, 6, 7 to play. Finally, Madam in Purple Dragon. She's a 5/7 questing for 4. She's invasive, guys, and she has the ability win-win. I win. When you play this character, you have to return 2 chosen characters to your hand. Otherwise, you have to banish yourself.
If you got her out 1 turn sooner.
I know. So they are both coming to my hand. I go to 16. That's so close.
That was really close.
That is third.
Oh,
When I
wow.
had this.
Okay, well, I mean, I guess I just quest Ratigan.
Yes.
It's Ratigan's party. We'll quest
Without
and
his
that's-
location, but
and
it's
that's
good
game.
enough.
Oh my gosh.
That's the name of this deck, Ratigan's Party.
Ratigan's party. And there we go. I finally did it. I think this was Ratigan's party. He really...
Ratigan's
oh
party
my
it is.
goodness. This card is crazy. I feel bad. I feel like as soon as this guy came down, it's like, oh, how do you deal with that?
It was so close. So close, I just needed 2 knowledge and...
I've got to say, on paper, when I was like, okay, I'm playing against the Sword and the Stone deck with all of the Mims, I thought it was going to be quite a challenge.
100% I thought as well, because it's such a strong deck.
Yeah, on its own.
On its own, like on paper,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
But I don't know how strong this deck is, but this card, honestly, again, Ratigan.
I'm gonna show
So
my own
good.
Ratigan on camera because they're asking for attention. Good. Get your other Ratigan next to you.
Wait, twice.
This Heisenberg is
He runs
old.
away from me when I try and pick him up.
There's another one here, but it's okay.
But yeah, what do you think about your deck anyway?
I'm very familiar with
Yeah,
the bouncing. Obviously, it's something we do all the time as an Amethyst player with Ruby usually. But obviously, I never used the Madam Dragon before, so that's a big one.
You tried to, right? You tried to build
in the past with
the
the Hades because I thought it would be a cool one. I never used different Merlins. You didn't even get to see the Visionary Merlin from Set 5 Shimmering Skies.
No.
But it was fun. I think I feel very comfortable with that, even though that's the first time I actually have Arthur in the deck. But
Arthur
I couldn't
was
stop you.
strong. Yeah, I know.
I couldn't stop you, and that is insane. And it all comes down to him being invasive.
Yeah.
And actually, Mrs. Jitson. I never thought you would see like such synergy, and
Yeah,
it works
because of
really
the flip
well.
bonds. And I'm super happy I got to finally play Basil, the Great Master Detective. Finally
Have
used
fun.
that card, draw some cards. Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Hope you enjoyed as well, and you should definitely try, especially Charlie's deck. It's
Yeah,
just so insane.
it's really
Yeah.
fun. I'm probably going to bring it to League just for the laughs. But yeah, as always, let us know down in the comments if there are any theme decks you would like to see. And a huge shout out to our YouTube members who really support us here on the channel. Matthias is doing this thing. This means he loves you, I think.
Yes.
Apparently it means money in some cultures, but
No,
we're
I
not saying
mean the
give us
love
the
one.
money.
Yes.
But yeah, if you're interested in becoming a YouTube member, you can hit the join button down below and see all about
That's a
those
bad
perks.
segue, but okay.
I know, I'm sorry. But we all the money we do earn, we use toward our setup to improve it, to make better videos for you, and to buy more ratigans so that we can make
Destroy
decks
me.
like this.
Yes.
And if you like this type of content, be sure to hit the like button so that YouTube will recommend more of it for you. And also hit subscribe so you can stay up to date when we release more of it.
As always, don't forget to check the link for our Discord server just down below in our description section of this video. Come join us. There's loads of people discussing Lorcana on a daily basis, including more decks like this from different players all around the world. So check
Players
it out.
who are better at naming their decks than us.
They are. I'm going to start to get their names probably from the Discord, so I'm already telling you in advance to put on those Steam decks. And as every other time, and as forever, happy questing.
Happy questing. Bye.